Hey, this is Dr. A here to activate your day. Listen, this is a new day, this is a new season, and I'm so excited because we spoke about the last time about the benefits of being a good listener. Now, today, we're going to give you some tips and some strategies on how you can develop your listening skills. How you can develop your listening skills. You may say, Dr. A, what do you mean my listening skills? I can hear. Well, I'm talking about listening, and listening is just a little bit different than hear. Listening is a little bit different than hearing, and we're going to develop those skills so we can be very good listeners because we already know the benefits to it, right? So let's dive right in. All right. Now, we're going to develop our listening skills, and I'm going to get this up right now and let you see what's happening here. All right, here we are. How to develop listening skills. Number one, first thing is look at the speaker. When someone is speaking to you, don't look all around in different places, because what that does, that tells that person you're really not interested. And you may say, well, no, I'm not doing it. I'm listening and I'm doing it. But see, you're saying that you're able to do multitask, but that person, that individual, or whoever you're presenting your information to, feels as if you're not listening. And if you're not listening, then why should they even speak? And this is very important, especially when you're trying to promote a product or service. You want to listen to who your potential client is, because you want to find out what it is that they have to say. And so you want to look at them and see what they have to say, and don't, shuffling notes and papers and so forth. And we have a tendency to do that. But one thing I want to share this, I have a coach that mentors me, and every week, even though he's taking notes, he looks at me. He looks at the camera. He looks at me. And although I don't know how he does it, but I think it takes great practice, because I know he's taking notes, but not while I am speaking. He is looking at me. So it's very important to do what? To look at the speaker, to look who's speaking to you. All right. The next thing is, don't interrupt. Oh my goodness. There's a time when a person you finally got them before you. All right. So now they're getting ready to open up to you. It takes some time, first of all, for you to get someone to just come to you. But then they getting ready to open up to you, and they start opening up, and then we interrupt. And a lot of times, why do we interrupt? A lot of times we feel like, number one, well, it makes us feel like, well, what they have to say really doesn't have much value, or we are know, for instance, what they're going to say, and we just cut them off. Oh, I knew you were going to say that. And what that does in relationships, and all types of relationships, business and personal and so forth, it belittles the person. And you may say, no, I didn't mean that. I just knew what you were going to say. But that's not the point. The point is, we're talking about relationships. This whole thing we're doing for the past 7 or 8, 9 days now is all about building relationships on your team. So you have to let the person speak and don't interrupt. All right. They want to, don't do that. A lot of times people do that because they want to impress you, to show you how smart they are. Oh, I knew you was going to say that, so let me tell you this before you even say it. It may seem impressive to you, but it's not about us. It's about the other individual. Okay. What's the next one? Focus on understanding. Focus on understanding. This has happened to me. Anybody know my business? I deal with entrepreneurs all the time, basically in the marketing field. However, I was thinking that when this person, individual contacted me, oh, they needed to have a flyer, or they needed to have some type of advertisement for a billboard. And so this is what my mindset was. And because that's initially what they circled on the boxes they want to talk to me about. But when I really started listening, then I understood their focus was not just on making a flyer, making a, so forth. Their focus was on how to understand the demographics in that area. That's what their focus was. See, a lot of times we tend to think, oh, I know what they're going to say. But if we really listen and understand, and a lot of times in my field, there are people that don't know the terminology that I know. So I have to really stop and think and listen. I design websites. I get people all the time that says, I need a new, I need a new, how do I say it? I need a new email address. Okay, what do you mean you need a new email address? What do you want it to say? I need it to say something .com, something .org. Wait a minute. You mean an email address or a domain name? Well, what's the difference? I don't know what that means. I'm just giving you an example. Sometimes we have a tendency to say, you know what these words are, but no, not necessarily. So we have to focus on understanding, and then we have to determine their need. Listen carefully and what they say they actually need, because sometimes they're saying things, and if we listen, they can tell you what they need. Check your emotions. Wow. Before you even go into a conversation with anyone, this is what I do personally. I just kind of like do just a time of meditation, a quiet time, just a moment, just to kind of get myself together. A lot of times, if we don't, we have a tendency to go into a consulting time, a coaching time, and we're bringing in baggage. We're bringing in what maybe that last customer or client didn't do right, or something messed up, something, and we bringing it in. And sometimes we start to put the blame on this brand new person here. Oh, you all alike. And that's when we have to check our emotions. Anytime we find that we are getting so caught up, we need to stop. Anytime that you can become highly emotional when listening to another person, check your emotions. Just pause, okay? Especially if you're reacting to something and it's stronger than it normally should be. Check yourself, okay? Suspend your judgment. In other words, stop being so quick to judge. Oh, I knew they were going to do that, and I knew they were going to try to ask for a lower price, and it's because they are trying to take advantage of my good-heartedness, and all of these things we begin to say. But have you ever been listening to another person and tell a story and started to respond to it before they finished? You know what? That's not good. That's the same thing as interrupting. All right. But the truth is that you can't jump to conclusions. You never know situations. This happened to me. Again, I'm just giving my own examples. Someone said, listen, I want you to do my service, but I don't have the deposit that you're asking for now. And many times I can say, oh, I've heard that before. Oh, my deposit is so small. I don't know why, and I could say all of that in my head, but I began to pause and I did not judge. And then they said, well, I want to give you something now because I just paid off something and I want to give you something now, and let's get started. So my thing is, done deal. We sealed the deal. That's it. That lets me know, hey, listen, I'm interested. So if I would have been quick to judge, I would have just said, oh, they don't want this service. They're not serious. But they showed me, yes, I'm interested. and in the following week they paid up on it because they showed they were interested. And we can be too quick to judge sometimes. Okay, so let's not do that. Okay, summarize at major intervals. This is very important. A lot of times in speaking with someone and listening, when you really learn to listen, you begin to pause and say, okay, so far, this is what you said. You need to have X, Y, Z, and you need to show the profit at the end of the month, and you need to have this done on a regular basis, and we're going to do this in 6 months intervals. And you want to kind of pause and say, so far, this is what you said you needed or what you're looking for. And that's what you want to do. That lets the person know, oh, okay, they were really listening. And also it helps you because you want to make sure you covered everything so far. All right. So those parts where it's major intervals, when they say, now I want you to transfer this over to that, or I need to have this product to present this position, and I needed to show this margin of increase, or I need to reach 10,000 people at the end of this particular fiscal year, and so forth. So whatever it is, you need to listen to them. And then this is perfect. Ask questions for clarity. Now I need to know, are you saying you want to know everyone who signed up, or you want to say, or you want to know everyone who just viewed your information? What is it specifically that you need? What is it specifically are you looking for? Are you looking for the 50%, or are you looking for the 75%? Are you looking for the up or the down? What are you looking for? You looking for the profit only, or the whole, or the revenue, or the gross? What is it that you're looking for? Ask questions for clarity. That's very important. And always make listening your priority. Make listening your priority. All right. Now, I hope you all got something from that today. Again, this is Dr. A, here to activate your day. I want you to know that now is the time for you to arise, awake, arise, and activate. And wait. We're sponsored by Buying Black Back. Yes, I said it, Buying Black Back. You may say, what is Buying Black Back? You've got to go to buyingblackback.com, because this particular company is powered by Amazon. And every time you want to make a purchase on Amazon, I don't know about you, I'm a big Amazon purchaser. Every time you want to make a purchase on Amazon, just simply go to buyingblackback.com. Go there first, select what you want. It takes you to Amazon's checkout, and catch this. So much percentage of the dollars that you just spent on that item that you're going to pay for goes to support buyingblack.com, which I'm so excited. We have our future KLCU. That means a credit union. Yes, a national credit union. National Credit Union, the first African-American national credit union. And we're so excited. And you're saying, well, wow, credit union. Okay, so I'm just paying for a credit union? No, it gives back to you. That is so awesome. So I don't know about you. I was going to purchase something. I purchase something from Amazon all the time. I just got some new curtains. Maybe on one of my videos, I show the curtains. I got beautiful curtains. But guess what? Went to buyingblackback.com first, found the curtains I wanted, clicked on it, say add to cart, boom. It took me to the cart at Amazon, which I'm a Prime member. And so I still got my free delivery within 1 day. You know, everything. It didn't affect me in any way at all. But knowing that so much percentage of it is going toward this particular project, because I went to buyingblackback.com first. Phenomenal. So listen, I'm so excited to have Dr. Casual Pitts and his team, and I'm honored to be on the advisory board and to sponsor this particular episode. Also, Activation Coach, Activate Faith, Come Alive, AW Designs Now, More Than a Woman Alliance, and you can reach me here, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube at Dr. A for You today. Listen, this is Dr. A here to activate your day. I'm so excited about what is happening today. I'm excited about what God is doing. I want you to stay tuned for the next episode of Activate Your Day with Dr. A. Love you to life. Bye-bye.